the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! 2 athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Ooh, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans. The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Okay, time for tip-off. We send it over to...
What are you riding, a horse, Ernie?
Woo! Kevin Harlan.
It's not a roller coaster, is it?
It's game time in Los Angeles. From the Staples Center, all the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And, of course, Jonathan Simmons. They'll need someone to fill his role.
What the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their young players are ready to take on more responsibility, and there are going to be more minutes for guys that weren't seeing a whole lot of them before.
In the early going here, Doris, we're already seeing a continued trend, putting 5 guys on the floor who can hit the face-up jumper.
Well, this is the new age in the NBA. The floor spacing is incredible because when you've got 5 face-up guys, all of whom can put the ball on the deck, all of whom can shoot, it creates so many driving lanes. And the origin of this, to me, goes back to the last Spurs NBA championship. It was such pretty basketball, the movement, the flow. That, to me, was the starting point for all this.
Team's kind of playing outside in, and it's fun to watch the change. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Here's Fournier following the basket by LeBron James. Fournier passes to Augustine. Now here's Isaac. Not a lot of room. The pass to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Gordon missing. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Pass the ball. Fournier against Ingram. Feeds it to James. Shot from 12. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Now here is Augustine. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Isaac passes to Gordon. Offline with his 3.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
Back to LeBron. Shoots over Fournier, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Ball.
Now, this guy can fill it up from anywhere. James is adept at realizing when to take advantage of that mid-range game he possesses.
Now here is Augustine. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Fournier kicks to Bamba. Shoots over McGee. Second chance shot. Here's Gordon. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Boy, they wanted to hit the ground running today, but it hasn't happened. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
The Magic trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Paul with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
To the wing right side. Shoots from the right block. Isaac misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Kuzma passes the ball. Kuzma kicks to McGee. The shot comes out. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Good on the bucket.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. 4-point game. Outside Fournier. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's LeBron. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned indoors one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Stolen by Gordon. Over to the left wing. Augustine. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Augustine's got 6.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now, here's Ball. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Now Isaac. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Fournier against Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Augustine. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Jaron Grant, he's checked in for Augustine. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Fournier. Ball, the pass to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Fultz following the basket by LeBron James.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Well, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. 5th best, Mohamed Bamba.
He is showing a willingness to get in there and get physical. I mean, the coaches have to be pleased with his tenacity in the interior.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Ross. That one goes. Count it. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Now here's Fultz, guarded by Kuzma. Gordon inside, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I'll tell you this, he is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
We saw Gordon making big strides in his game last season, Doris, and it started with his shooting.
Well, specifically his long-range shooting, right, Kev? Because the 3 started to fall, and then that opened up other scoring options for him. Boy, it really seemed to come together for this guy, a rising star in just 1 year.
That free throw good from Gordon.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out the Lakers, sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
And when I look at the Lakers, and you have to love the way this team is playing, no one was really talking about them at the beginning of the year. Now they're one of the hottest teams in the league.
Well, Greg, we're talking about them now, right? This terrific start certainly has the attention of the rest of the league.
Now here's Rondo. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Fultz has got his first points in this one. Lakers leading by 3. Stevenson with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Love his game or hate it, but there is no denying, Doris, that Lance Stevenson makes things happen on the floor.
And just a pure creator when he has the basketball in his hands. Unbelievable handle. Sometimes gets creative on his way to the cup, but you love how he plays with such great passion and energy.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Stevenson. You talked about what it takes to be a great head coach, Doris. Qualities that you think are paramount to the success, for instance, of an assistant coach.
Maybe the most important attribute to an assistant coach would be coaching with your heart and soul like it's your job on the line every night, not just the head coach's job. Right? If you pour your heart and soul into something and make that head coach's job easier, then you've functioned appropriately. And the other thing it's allowed you to do is it's allowed you to accelerate your growth. You're constantly thinking, what would I do in this situation? That helps you in the long term.
Love that perspective. Now here is Martin. It's stolen by Rondo. An even 3-on-3 break. James with the bucket. James has got 14.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Grant finds Ross. Pass to Fultz. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Here's Hart. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Grant, right side, and the jam by Ross.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Rondo scanning the floor. Ross against Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Grant kicks to Fultz. Shot from 12. Martin controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What instincts this guy has on the glass. Has a real knack for getting in tight and always being ready for the tip.
Stevenson against Ross. Stevenson drives in. Here's Chandler. Again, Los Angeles.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Now, here's Grant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good on the three. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. Rondo passes to Chandler. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Passes it to Martin. Over LeBron. And it's Martin that time on the assist from Fultz. Lakers leading by 3. Stevenson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Not a lot to be happy about with the Magic last season, but they did see some improvement in some of their players.
You know what, Kevin? I think you saw Aaron Gordon make a big leap, and I don't think he was alone. Guys like Evan Fournier and other wings also continue to develop their games. If there was one silver lining for a very difficult season, that would have to be it.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
LA has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's LeBron, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
He's off on the second. The Magic trail by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That ties it up. Grant's got 5.
From the opening tip, he's been active and working for good looks. He's been pretty accurate.
Grant against Rondo. Now the pass to James. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back with you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, Chandler out there with LeBron James. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the 2. Back to James. Here's Hart, covered by Martin. Hart, no good.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Kept alive. Here's Fultz. For 3, Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Here's LeBron.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Grant kicks to Fultz. Inside, here's Martin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Fultz is a solid distributor, good at finding ways to get his guys involved.
The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier's checked in for Grant. Free throw good, Martin. And Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster about retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, when you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices. Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Pass to Bullock. Kicks to McGee. And it's Rondo in the corner. It's stolen by Fultz. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
And here's Rondo. After the Magic pick up 2. Here's LeBron. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
For 3, Fournier. Offensive rebound, Birch. He kicks it to Fournier. Shoots over Ingram. Got a hand on it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Augustine against Rondo. Now here's Fournier. Defense is right there. Stolen by McGee. Lets it fly from 18. And that one comes up a bit short.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
To the paint. Fournier pulls it down.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Orlando moving the ball around. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded by Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Augustine. Great D that time from Rondo. And there's the foul. It's on Jarrell Martin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba comes in for Cam Birch. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Martin. Now here's Ball. McGee in the high post. Shoots over Bamba. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. The 9-foot shot. Rebound the Lakers. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers trail by 7. Now here's Ball. Pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. Here is McGee. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game. The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 16. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Kuzma. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Passes to Gordon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Augustine passes to Gordon. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
Listen, the defense was there. Jonathan Isaac just focused, locked in on the hoop, knows he can score from there, guys.
The feed now to Ingram. And McGee kicks the ball. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Augustine passes to Fournier. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Gordon. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 20 points, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why he's his team's leading scorer.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Augustine looking around. On the wing, Gordon. That's in. Augustine with the assist. That's now 8 points for Aaron Gordon.
Well, boy, oh boy, each year Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. There's the pass to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's McGee. And he drops it in from the low post. McGee's got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Four on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 6.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's ball. Now the dish to Ingram. Back to ball. Stevenson outside. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Fournier. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Augustine against Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, and Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. The Magic also changing it up. Ross, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Fultz comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Grant in for Augustine. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. To the right side. Now here's Bamba. Not a lot of room.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Stevenson kicks the ball. Back to Stevenson. Pass the ball. To the inside. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, how excellent a finisher at the rim. Chandler's length and timing still hard to match up with defensively.
And here's Fultz. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Gordon for three, and again it's the Magic from deep.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
Stevenson against Ross. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Stevenson against Ross. Puts it up, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Kuzma passes the ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And he sinks the second. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Fultz. Kicks it to Ross. Pass to Gordon. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Gordon's got 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers trail by 10. That's tipped, and now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. Passes it to Fultz. And that one goes long. LA has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the inside, Stevenson. That's tipped.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Grant outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grant's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Magic. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Please, a hand at home for them. Clapping for yourselves. Oh. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot. I got to take my suit off.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and quality shooting. That makes for good offense.
Lakers trail by 10. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Boy, that's about everything you can do defensively. Sometimes LeBron James is simply unguardable. You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Ball no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the middle, lets it fly. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Augustine. Augustine's got 5 assists in the game. The Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. With LeBron and his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That free throw good from Gordon. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Isaac. And finally they hit 1.
Well, with that length, you want to see Jonathan Isaac attack the offensive glass. Put that 7-1 wingspan to work.
It's Ingram on the wing. Launches it. And no good that time. And Orlando the other way now. And the pass to Gordon. Shoots over Kuzma. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Fournier's got 10.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Ball against Augustine. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Can they get it? And there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his 1st foul of the game. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Lonzo Ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively, because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Now here's Ingram. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got 6.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
Poked loose. Here's Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rondo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Dishes to Fournier. Pass to Isaac. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Magic leading by 9. Fournier dishes to Bamba. Here's Isaac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Now here's Rondo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Augustine from outside, and again it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Now, here's Isaac. He has 6. Rondo with it. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Ingram against Fournier. Outside Gordon. Back to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Isaac. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Rondo against Augustine. James, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Martin finds Fournier. Off on the layup. Lakers trail by 11. Bullock passes to Rondo. Now here's James. He's guarded by Fournier. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 27.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Fournier against Kuzma. Gordon for three. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And the Lakers with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Hart subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hart's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Passes to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Lakers trail by 7. Fires from the wing. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Now, here's Fournier. He's got 10. Outside Gordon. He kicks to Fultz. James against Martin. Outside Gordon. Connects from three-point range. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The pass to Hart. Back to LeBron. Pass to Hart. Here's Bullock, covered by Martin. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to LeBron. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Gordon out to the right wing. Back to Fultz. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. The Magic also changing it up. Ross comes in for Gordon. And it's Jaren Grant in for Fournier. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Fultz has got 7 points.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Chandler's shot, good.
Yeah, you see Chandler uses his length and guile to take full advantage inside.
Here's Grant. He's got 8. Pass to Fultz. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's 11 points for Martin.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Timeout called the Lakers. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. And stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Bamba kicks to Gordon. Over LeBron. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And it's Stevenson missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Fultz gets it to go.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
And it's ball in the corner. Unloads. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from James.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Now, here's Grant. 8 points for him. Back to Gordon. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Gordon. Fultz, the pass to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot.
Listen, still one of the elite defenders in the game and certainly one of the most versatile. LeBron James doing defensive work. Boy, as aggressive as he's been hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Grant against Ball. And Bamba now top of the key. Passes it to Fultz. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Lakers trail by 11. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Chandler's shot, good.
I'll tell you, that's aggressive passing. Threading it down low and setting up the bucket inside. Really nice.
Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Grant finds Gordon. To the left wing. Magic moving the ball around. Ross passes to Bamba. Back to Ross. Stolen by Stevenson. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the dunk by LeBron.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Now here's Grant. 8 points for him. Stevenson against Ross. Over Stevenson. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Stolen by Gordon. The pass to Ross. Good D by Stevenson. Lakers trail by 7.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Absolutely. You use as much of that ticker as you can. That's just good offense.
No good from Ross. Just 3 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Ball out there with Hart. And it's Stevenson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Lakers trail by 5. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Fultz. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. Has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That free throw good from Fultz. Here's Ball. There's the dish to Ingram. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Ingram. Grant against Ball. Grant kicks to Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Ingram outside. Back to Ball. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Pass to Fultz. To the paint. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Hart. Offline with his three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Isaac passes to Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, sometimes it just takes an opportunity in the NBA, and Aaron Gordon has made the most of it. Since taking over that power forward role full-time, he has shown remarkable improvement. Plays with more confidence and aggression on offense and has transformed himself as a player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Gordon. And for Gordon, in his first full season as a starter, he instantly became a star in the league.
And when he was taken 4th overall, this was the type of player the team was hoping he'd become. His outside shot has improved by leaps and bounds and always plays with speed and athleticism. And now I think he's got a much more fully rounded game, which makes him dangerous. And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Ross kicks to Augustine. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Ingram passes to Kuzma, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
Magic leading by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Augustine dishes to Ross. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Ross.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Timeout called the Lakers. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
5 on the clock. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac comfortable in the paint.
Lakers trail by 13. Now here's ball. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Bamba is checked in for Ross. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And that one's good. Ingram.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Up top, Fournier. He's covered by Ingram. Gordon kicks to Augustine. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that matchup against the Heat, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Hart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to Kuzma. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 11. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. I mean, he always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And Doris, last year, another season where Evan Fournier continued to improve his scoring.
Well, it's really been amazing to watch this guy refine his game over the last several years. Very judicious with the shots he takes. Not going to wow you too often, but a very consistent contributor.
Second free throw, no good.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Ball. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get a hand on it. Ingram with the steal. Tries from 10, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Augustine against Ball, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Three-pointer Augustine drills it from outside.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Ball kicks to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Ball against Augustine. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. From down in the low post, it goes. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 assists. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Out to the wing. Augustine passes to Bamba. He gets it in there. And the Magic lead by 8.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, You got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Kuzma against Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Augustine. This is to Gordon. Fournier for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
LeBron kicks to Ingram. The pass to Kuzma. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Yep, that one goes. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter. Here's James. Ingram outside. Back to LeBron. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3 and another 3 for the Lakers.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
Ingram against Fournier. He kicks to Gordon. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Boy, how about the tenacity of Aaron Gordon? So good at being assertive and taking over the offense when necessary.
Ingram outside. Pass to Kuzma. Inside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
Augustine, that's good. Now James. They're looking out a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that. And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
It is the truth, though. His vertical is a huge part of what makes him tough to defend at the basket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And Gordon drops them both.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Passes it to LeBron. Shoots over Isaac. James misses. Orlando leading by 8. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. The shot will not fall. Good D by James. Ingram against Fournier. Ingram passes to Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, good work to pound it down low and finish in tight.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Fournier on the wing. There's the pass to Bamba. Back to Fournier. Here's Gordon. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
What's up?
Free throw no good from Gordon. Lakers trail by 8. In the corner, it's Ingram. No good from outside.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Isaac up top. Shoots over McGee. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Kuzma can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Fournier nails both of them. Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 10. There's 48 seconds left in the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Aaron Gordon.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And James throws it down.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Here's Augustine. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's the Lakers. Trailing here by 8. James misses.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously, look, they want to finish the game strong, but right now, look at the frustration on their faces.
It's very evident, Greg. You can tell they're upset. They've got to calm down and simply play this one possession at a time.
Bullock passes to Rondo. Chandler kicks to Bullock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. Rondo finds Stevenson. Outside Rondo. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress, but we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.